started. I am excited today to be in the home of the former mayor of this city, Mr. Henry Spec Bonner, a friend of mine for 37 years. I can remember 1988 when I got elected to city council, District 2, and from that time we became friends. Now, I knew him before 1988. I was a little young boy coming to council meetings, just sitting there watching Mayor Bonner and the late Tommy Hill and others as they sit down and preside over the meeting and was the carekeepers, I would call, of the city of Roanoke. But the Lord blessed me to be an elected official in 1988. So welcome to another edition of Bell's Video and Audio Service Podcast. My guest, as I have already stated, Mr. Henry Spec Bonner, the former mayor of the city of Roanoke. So, Mr. Mayor, would you go ahead and tell me something about yourself, your family, and your church affiliation before I get started?
Well, Mack, I was actually raised in the Baptist church. And as you know, or as you probably know, the Baptist church has got a bad habit. They would run the preachers off. And they finally ran one off that my wife and I disagreed with. And we left the Baptist church. And we're now members of what is Cornerstone Church.
Okay.
And we have, in the past couple of years, have built a new building.
Okay.
It's a state-of-the-art church building, and it's over directly behind what's the senior citizens place on the bypass.
Okay. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Okay. And we're very happy there. Wonderful group of people, and Nan and I truly we enjoy.
Great.
We enjoy that.
Great. Okay. So tell me something about your children.
My what?
Your children?
Oh, well, I have one daughter. That's Claire, and she married a boy named Todd Smith.
Okay.
And they live in Indiana.
Amen. Okay.
They're fixing to come to Roanoke right now, pretty soon. And then our son, Trey, who is Henry Vincent Bonner III, is our second child. And then we have Camille, who is our last child. Camille lives in Auburn. Trey lives here in Roanoke. And actually, we have a Henry Vincent Bonner IV.
Okay.
And he is an orthopedic surgeon, and right now he's working at UAB.
Okay. Great.
He's done real well. He's got a good little ways to go. He's going to be interviewing pretty soon where he's going to have to go and spend his next year in training.
Okay.
But other than that, we have 8 grandchildren. And I think 7 great-grandchildren. And as Nan said, we're fixing to have 3 great-grandchildren in this coming year. So we have what I guess was prejudice, but we have a wonderful family, we feel like. And Roanoke was a good place to raise our children, and we're thankful to Roanoke for that.
Amen. And Mr. Mayor, I'm always call you Mr. Mayor because you were the mayor of the city of Roanoke. I had the opportunity to work with you on more than one election.
Right.
When I first went in, you won the election, and then a few years later you lost the election, but you came back as mayor again. So I served with you on 2 different terms.
Yeah.
So I'm blessed to say that I served with you 2 different terms as mayor of the city of Roanoke, Alabama.
Yeah.
Mr. Mayor, you got a lot of history with you. as a mayor of this city. I'm gonna go back around 79, when 79 or 77, when Amoco came into the city of Roanoke. Kind of share with us the part that you played as an elected official bringing Amoco to the city of Roanoke.
Well, there were 5 of us on the committee. Roy Reeves and Earl Manning. Tommy, when he was able, Tommy was going through some strong health issues at that time. And it was, I remember during that time I was coaching Little League Baseball, and I'd have to leave my Little League Baseball team to play by itself while I went and met with the Amoco people. So I was one of a 5-man committee, and I felt like very active, you know. And I prayed a lot during that time. And that was a great victory when Amoco announced that they were coming here.
Yes.
But on the other hand, we also got antsy.
Okay.
And you know, they're a Japanese company.
Yes.
There are two manufacturing plants like that. One in Roanoke, one in Japan.
Okay. Okay.
Nan and I visited that one in Japan.
Okay. Okay.
And so that people will understand that we went to Tokyo on my dime. I paid for the whole trip.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But it was worth it, and I got to spend some time with the 2 top officials of ANSI.
Okay. Great.
And I pinned Roanoke, Alabama lapel buttons on both of them.
Okay.
You'd have thought I'd give them a silver dollar. I mean, they were appreciative.
You have always represented Roanoke. When you was the mayor of this city, you represent Roanoke. You just didn't represent Henry Spec Bonner. You represent Roanoke, which is the people's. You represent us. And I want to tell you now, I appreciate that. Your leadership that you have given to the city of Roanoke. So, Mr. Mayor, while you were elected, kind of share with us some of the hurdles that you had to climb over being the mayor of this city.
Well, one time I got an anonymous letter
Okay.
informing me that I was the mayor for white folks and not the black folks. And I don't know who wrote the letter. I got an idea.
Okay.
But whoever wrote that letter didn't realize it was the black folks that put me in office.
Okay. Okay.
So,
But what we have learned in the city of Roanoke, that we have to work together. It don't matter the black, the whites, or whoever. We have to come together as a family in the city to make things happen. So we have grown a whole lot. Now, we're not perfect, but we have grown a whole lot in the city to come together to unify to unify one another. But, you know, we're always going to have some problems, but we still have to work on the problem to solve the problem.
well, I tell you the truth, I really didn't give a damn whether you was black or white.
Yes, sir.
We were all Americans.
Yes, sir.
And if you're not able to cross over the racial barrier and work with everybody, then you, I almost said an ugly word, you're a real poor leader.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's right. And Mr. Mayor, you taught me something. When I got elected in 1988, and I never forget, you shared this with me. You said, when we, not only me, but when all the council members, you said, when we vote, it might not go your way, but there's no need for us not to be friends. We just need to move on and support each other.
When the majority rules,
Mm-hmm.
and when the majority votes, if you're on the losing end, pick up your marbles and let's try again the next time.
Amen. 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 So, Mr. Mayor, me and you have traveled together.
Yeah.
And most time I travel with you because you were driving. So I was just riding. So I was traveling with you. We went to a different convention together all over the state of Alabama.
Yep.
But I want to just mention this here. We served on the executive committee in Montgomery together. And I want to share with the people, how did I get on the executive committee?
Well, I got elected president of the Alabama League of Municipalities, and I put you on the executive committee.
Okay.
Does that sound right?
That sounds right. Yep. You and not only you, but also Mayor Fold of Tuskegee will assist you to get me on that executive committee.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Johnny was gonna fight me on that.
Okay.
And Johnny didn't realize that you was a black man.
Okay. All right.
And this is the truth.
Okay. That's what I want.
And he was gonna fight. He was gonna put up a person of his choice.
Okay.
And Johnny and I, we went toe to toe in that meeting there for a while, and finally he saw the light.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
My nomination prevailed.
Okay. And I want to let you know, I thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve on the executive committee in Montgomery. And we accomplished a whole lot.
Yeah.
And Mayor, I want to ask another question. I'm not going to hold you too long, but I thank you again for giving me this opportunity to interview you.
My pleasure.
As being the mayor of this city, you was one that did all you could to save this hospital. You did all that you could to save Roanoke County Hospital. So
biggest failure of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I look back on that still, the biggest failure of my life.
Okay.
That I wasn't able to save that hospital.
Okay.
I always felt like, in thinking over, I think politics got in it, that I wasn't strong enough to handle the politics. And Tanner had their eyes on Randolph County, and I still think they had a lot to do with the failure of Randolph County Hospital.
Okay. But I just want to let the citizen around that you did all you could, because I was on the council then when you were doing all you could to try to save, but none avail. But you did your best. To try to save, keep it afloat. But some reason or another, it kind of went on out. But I just want to share that with the people, that you as a leader did what you could to try to save Roanoke County Hospital.
Yeah, that's one of my big disappointments right there.
Okay. So, is there anything else you want to share on this live this morning, Mr. Mayor, while I'm interviewing you? Anything you want to share with the public?
I don't know. I done told you about the letter, hadn't I?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I felt it was an honor to serve the times that I served as the mayor.
Okay.
Now, I started out in the League of Municipalities when I was a first year councilman.
Okay.
I started going to the league conventions my first year on the council.
Okay.
And I served 8 years on the council, and then I was elected mayor after serving 8 years on the council.
Okay.
And I continued to participate in League of Municipality activities, and people began to notice me. I'd been there for so long.
Yeah.
And Mayor Johnny Ford got elected president, and I got elected well, let me call you right back, okay? Oh, yeah, I served for 8 years on the city council, and I started going to league activities in my first year as a councilman.
Okay.
And that gave me longevity.
Okay.
I think I'd been there for maybe 18 years when I was finally elected president of the League of Municipalities.
Okay.
I told Adam Melton this.
Okay.
I still get a League Quarterly magazine.
Okay.
As far as that thing has been for the past 2 or 3 years, Roanoke doesn't exist.
Okay.
And I told Adam the only way to change that is for him to be active in the league stuff, and I think he'll do that.
Yes. And this year we have been blessed to elect Adam Melton as mayor.
Yeah.
Not only Adam Melton he's a smart young man. I call him a young man because he's younger than I am. He's smart. He's smart, and he's caring. Yeah. So Ronald did a great thing by electing Adam Melton as mayor of this city.
Yeah. While I was mayor for a long time, Adam was the chief of police.
Yes.
And he some of the new automobiles that we were able to buy, Adam got the money for it, and by filling out grants and carrying that grants all the way through and getting them funded.
Yes.
And it takes a smart man to do that.
That's right.
So yeah, he I always said he's brilliant.
Yes.
I don't want to talk too good about it because he's my wife's cousin.
Okay. Yes. Would you share with the audience your age, if you don't mind?
I'm 91.
91.
91, my wife's 86.
And that's a blessing. That's a blessing.
What is it, honey? Did I miss it? I thought I was 5 years older than you.
It's a blessing.
Anyway, I think I messed that one up.
No, it's all right. You're all right.
Well, it ain't all right either. You're going to leave. I got to stay here.
Oh, man. Well, I want to thank you again for giving me this opportunity to interview you. It's been a wonderful interview. A lot of history. You got a lot of history, and I want you to share some of it with me, because if you don't record this history, it'll go away. So today we got this history of the former mayor of this city, Mr. Henry Spec.
Well, when Abaco Fabrics and Fibers came, I was very active on the committee to bring them here. And I was also coaching Little League Baseball at that time. And I had to leave my team a lot of times to go meet with these Abaco people. There was the main man in the transition was a fellow we call Mr. Webb. His last name was Webb. No, maybe his first name was Webb. I don't know. That's been a while ago. But you know, we worked hard on that, and I prayed hard on that because we needed those jobs.
Yes.
And I think it worked out.
And that was the time when the Hallie Mill went down. around that
Completely
time.
down.
Yeah.
Completely closed.
Yeah.
There wasn't a job over
Yeah.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, we needed those jobs bad.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Gosh, I remember, I forget what all we had to do. We had to take a labor survey, and then we had to validate that labor survey. We came up with something like 1,200 people
Okay.
were ready to apply for jobs, and we validated that thing 90%.
Okay.
And that went a long way in
Yes.
them coming here, because
Mhm.
they wanted that, they needed employees.
Yeah.
But that was one of my good feeling situations that we went through.
Okay.
Now, at that time, Mr. Hill was mayor, but Mr. Hill had gone through 2 open heart surgeries, and he was having a rough time health-wise.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, during that time, I was just mayor pro tem.
Okay.
Tommy was the mayor. But, I don't know. We had Earl Manning leading us, and
Okay.
Earl did a heck of a job.
Yes. Yes.
Earl was a smart man.
Okay.
And back when we should have been celebrating
Okay.
getting Amico fabrics and fibers,
Okay.
and also ANSI,
Okay.
we were celebrating in federal court for 6 weeks, getting sued
Okay.
by Roy and Rudolph Terry for
Okay.
conspiracy to deny them of their civil rights.
Okay. 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 Okay.
You wanted the truth.
I want the truth. I want the history. I want the truth.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there it is.
Yeah. I want the truth.
But yeah, Judge Bob Varner was a federal judge in that trial. Took 6 weeks. And then I was blessed with having Floyd Fettner for chief of police.
Okay.
After that 6 weeks long trial with Judge Varner,
Mm-hmm.
because of Floyd's shenanigans, we got sued in federal court again.
Okay.
Judge Varner was the judge,
Okay.
and then we won that one all right. Then we asked Floyd to resign,
Mm-hmm.
which he did. He comes back and said he didn't, but he did. But anyhow, we had another trial, and
Okay.
Judge Bob Varner was the judge there, and it was a jury trial,
Okay.
and the jury found us guilty.
Mm.
Judge Varner fined us $100.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So he didn't have too much faith in that suit. Of course, he couldn't have what the jury did, but
That's right.
Anyway, there was a story I wanted to tell you. I walked past Judge Bob Varner and what is the place we ate in Montgomery now?
Elite.
Yeah, the Elite Cafe.
Okay.
Walked past him. I said, Judge, how you doing? He said, Spec, doing good. Good to see you. And when I walked by, he said, the reason we're on a first name basis, he's been in my court so many times, I feel like I know him.
Okay. 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 Okay.
And My wife went to a doctor in Birmingham, and his last name was Varner.
Okay.
And I asked him, I said, I know of a judge, or knew of a judge in Montgomery named Judge Bob Varner.
Okay.
And he said, yeah, it was my best friend. That was my dad.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I've forgotten what kind of doctor it was, but I always liked, you know, we got a fellow from Opelika law firm named John Denson
Okay.
to be our attorney
Okay.
when Roy and Rudolph sued us.
Okay.
And the way we got them, I remember reading that John Denson had served as a lawyer in Judge Varner's divorce case.
Okay.
And I thought, well, he ought to do a good job as our attorney, so we hired him.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And he did.
Okay.
He had another attorney with him named Bill Horsley, and I had a scheduled meeting with Bill at City Hall, and I got up there and I noticed he was wiping tears out of his eyes.
Okay.
And I said, well, what's the matter, Bill? He said, my coach just died. I said, I knew the Opelika coach was a Coach Wilson.
Okay.
I said, Coach Wilson? He said, no, Coach Bryant.
Okay. 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 Okay.
That wasn't a good day for Bill.
Yeah. 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 All right then. I want to thank you. You gave me a good sit down interview. I want to thank you.